So we should be going live at least. Hang on. Just gonna put that back up to where we used to really have that for streaming. Because I know people keep having trouble hearing me. I'm just making sure everything is good to go. Hopefully I'm fucking audible. I can see chat. I can see chat. Alright. Okay. We all know what time it is. It's Nikke update day. I would have done this sooner, but it was also napping day for me. I did get a great nap in though. I did actually log in a little bit earlier just to try a handful of rolls for Yunhua. Just want to do one more batch of 10 rolls for her here. I don't care about her enough to keep rolling though. That one roll. Nope. 30 rolls, no Yunhua. And as much as we all know, I love rolling repeatedly for characters or using tickets. I don't like her new design enough to keep rolling. Besides, we have a new Emma. And this isn't limited, right? Probability info. Yeah, 2%. Here, let's just... I did a handful of the dailies before just because I don't plan on doing those on stream. I just plan on streaming on stream and doing the event. Oh, excuse me. I'm just double checking. 4%, do mileage tickets. And version after the special recruit ends, the Yunhua will be available in ordinary recruit, social recruit, and from mold items. Yeah, so I don't really care about getting her now. I can pull her later at least. And that's what happened with... Oh wait, I don't think that happened on stream. I keep forgetting I can do that. But yeah, I got Sora. I haven't thrown her in the synchro machine yet because I don't have slots in there open right now. But no, I forget when I was rolling for her. I think it was like yesterday or the day before. I was just doing some rolls. And I pulled her and I was happy. I'm sleeping. Okay. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Great to see you pop in though. But yeah, I need to remember later to redo the chart for all the characters. As it is, we don't need to. And then that also gave me my full 20 rolls for the week. Alright, story 2's ready to go. Tactical up. There, we just do a quick battle there.
Taken me longer than usual.
There might be a little bit of a fan in the background because I have a fan on in the background. Alright. I'm just curious for what's boosting Nikke. Okay, so Vesti's tactical upgrade will also show up. Vesti I care about more, so I might roll a bit more for her.
Is something wrong, Commander? I can listen if you'd like. Commander, I get flustered when you look at me like that.
I like the cloak shut more than I like it open, though. I still don't like this design.
If you've got some free time, review the mission briefing. Don't start a conversation.
I like the
if you're
knife.
not going to finish it.
The fact that she's brandishing a cranbit is kind of cool in my opinion.
If you've got some...
What about Emma?
If you need anything, just let me know, okay?
You know, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to go straight into it. I like the shooting range targets. Realistically, this team is still very much perfect. We got the water.
I remember the day I first saw Yunhua. It was also the day I was offered a spot in Elysian's elite squad, Absolute. Honestly, I thought joining that kind of squad would be a lot of pressure, so I was thinking about turning it down. When I went to find Ingrid, she was meeting with another potential Absolute member. That's when I saw Unwa at the playground.
Well, answer me. What will you do going forward?
I'm going to become perfect. Once I do, I will surely reclaim the surface.
Eyes that didn't despair at failure. Eyes that burned fiercely. With anger and determination. I really wanted to see.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
The girl with those eyes reclaimed the surface. Why did you answer like that?
What?
You said you'll become perfect and reclaim the surface.
Do you really need to ask that? Isn't reclaiming the surface what humanity's fighting for?
Still, people usually don't say that out loud, since hardly anyone really believes it's possible. And I heard you used to be a commander, so you must have been up on the surface before. Folks like you probably find it even harder to talk about something like that.
Too many people have died.
Huh?
Too many people have died for that damn surface reclamation. To make sure their deaths aren't in vain, someone has to take back the surface.
Her face looks too serene
That's
for
all I'm
that
fighting
statement.
for.
I'm just saying.
I see.
You... No, I mean... Are we in the same squad?
Huh? Yeah, I suppose. I'm Emma. What's your name?
Unwa. Call me Unwa.
In the end, that's why I decided to join Absolute as well.
Wait. One, that implies that Yunwa is not her real name. That's a potential future plot point, though. For another... So Ingrid basically made Absolute just of the elite members, I guess, and is like, okay, these are just going to be the best of the best. So there is no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll keep going and see what happens.
In some ways, I think I was captivated by her. I really thought she was amazing. In a world where failure had become the norm, I'd just been living day by day, settling for what I had. But for the first time, it felt like I had a real goal in life. And so, I spent my days training and going on missions alongside Unwa.
I'm Rappy. Looking forward to working with you.
Then, I met Rappy.
So Emma and Yunwa were the
Nice
original
to meet
Absolute.
you. You're Vesty, right?
Oh, I'm Vesty. Nice to meet you all.
I also met Vesty. As Absolute slowly took shape, I thought my role was to be the kind of lubricant that helps those three fiery ones burn even brighter. But somehow along the way, I found myself burning alongside them. I threw myself into their flames. Before I knew it, the entire Absolute squad had become something incredibly precious to me. Just like everyone else in the squad. For perfection, for victory, I too felt like I could burn my life away. But Unwa.
Click. Emma turns on the lights in the dark room.
Don't turn on the lights.
Inside the room, Yunwa's back is visible as she sits alone on the floor.
What are you doing sitting in the dark? You'll ruin your eyes.
Sorry. I want to be alone.
After Rappy suddenly left the squad, seeing Unwa's broken figure from behind, I just knew that no words of comfort could truly heal her heart. Okay.
Emma turns off the lights again. Plop. She silently sits down behind Yunhua, her back pressed against hers.
Emma,
Yes?
don't change. Never change.
Okay.
Emma looks at the light coming in through the ajar door. Through the crack in the door, Vesti toes the
I
right
won't.
visible.
I will never change. That's why I decided to quietly watch from the sidelines. As someone who's always there. Someone who doesn't change. Someone Unwa and Vesti can silently lean on. That's how I thought things would be. But Vesti started trying to change. After having a proper farewell with Rappy and gaining new strength, I thought maybe, just maybe, we could move forward too, just like Vesti said.
Then why do you always do everything on your own, Unwa? I'm not who I used to be anymore. So why do you keep telling me to stay at the back? Is it because when I stayed behind to fight with Behemoth, I lost?
What?
Is that why you don't trust me anymore? Because I couldn't win back then?
Enough already. Stop whining, would you? You're getting in your own head.
Unwa, I know. This too is something our squad will overcome someday. If I quietly hold my ground this time as well, I'm sure those two will get back on their feet. But when? Vesti.
Commander. Sorry. I couldn't win. Please.
Unwa.
You're becoming quite irksome. Take this.
Crystal spikes shoot up from the ground, piercing through Yunhua's body.
Unwa.
After they all died, what was I supposed to do? Should I have thrown myself in the moment they collided and burned up with them? Or would it have been better to quietly hold Unwa as her flame faded away? Or was I right to stand back and watch from afar? Believing that Unwa and Vesti would somehow find a way forward.
Emma? Are you awake?
Hey, Signal!
Signal?
I like Signal. She was one of my first. She wasn't my first 3-star, but she was one of them.
This brings to mind when
Actually, I
I
think
fought
she was my
beside my sister.
fifth 3-star. The last one I needed to max out the synchro machine. I remember back then it was between her and Miranda for who would. Yeah, it was between her and Miranda for who would do it, and I think Signal won out. Oh, fun times with starting. I will admit, I do partially think about starting a brand new account just to stream on. But that sounds tedious.
'Tis taken me longer than usual.
And I already have so many cool
Had
things.
I donned mine usual garb, I would have been swifter.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Emma frantically looks around.
Are you okay?
But first, where are we?
A safe place from the raptures. I think.
Where are Unwa and Vesti?
Well,
They're not here.
They're not here?
yeah.
Signal. Can you tell me what happened while I was unconscious? So, to sum it up, when you were investigating Blacksmith's remains, you found signs of a battle. You followed the trail here, and that's when you ran into these two.
Yeah. They were fighting hard against a predator. So the scouts jumped right into the battle. But it didn't really make much of a difference.
Wait, if both the scouts jumped
Predator?
in, where's Delta?
That's the name we've given to the special entities we're investigating.
Predator. That's a fitting name. So what was the outcome of the battle?
Well, not long after Delta and I joined, another group of predators suddenly ambushed us. And things quickly went south. Delta said she'd try to hold them off. She used a grenade to collapse the passage and managed to lure the predators away. Thanks to her, we barely managed to escape. But since then, we haven't heard anything from Delta.
So that's when you sent the distress signal.
Yeah, I somehow managed to find a spot with the signal, though it cut out not long after. After sending out the distress signal, I started looking for an exit while avoiding the predators. Then all of a sudden, I heard an explosion. When I headed toward the sound, I found you and Unwa lying there unconscious.
Let's see, did find you?
Just Unwa and I? What about Vesti?
I'm sorry. It was just the two of you there.
Since she's not here, I assume Unwa already woke up?
Yeah?
Knowing Unwa, she probably left me with you guys right after she woke up. Then went off alone to look for Vesti.
I tried to stop her, but
I guess you couldn't get past her stubbornness.
Or her rank.
By any chance, do you know which way Unwa went?
huh? You're going after Unwa? I might not be much help, but I'd like to come along.
No.
No. Someone needs to stay back here to protect these two. I'll join up with Unwa and bring back Vesti and Delta. Then we'll all head back to the Ark together. Keep yourself well hidden in the meantime, and lay low, okay?
But it's too dangerous to go alone.
It'll be okay. I'm a member of Absolute after all. And I've decided I'm done waiting on the sidelines.
Oh,
Okay.
Emma's gonna start going for it.
I'll protect these two.
Okay then. I'm counting on you to take good care of them.
Could you wait a moment? I'll draw you a map based on what I remember from wandering around.
Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
Are you really going out there again? You're insane! It's a miracle you're even alive right now. If you go back out, you'll just get yourself killed. Your squad mates are probably long dead. Falcon, too. She pushed it too far. And in the end, she was all alone out there.
Falcon.
Still, I have to go. My squad mates are definitely alive. Because we're Absolute. I'm sure they're alive. I believe that.
Leave.
Do as you please. If it goes wrong, it's not on me.
Like you can do shit.
Here.
Signal hands me a map to
Thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be off.
Alright, I'm just gonna mute for a second because
It's
I'm
time to
gonna
show the
go grab
majesty of the
something
kingdom.
real quick. I'll be right back.
It seems this battle shall drag on.
This represents my subjects' faith in me.
Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine usual garb, I would have been swifter.
Sorry about that, just had to grab some stuff out and bring it out so I can start refrigerating my sodas. No sodas for me during the duration of this stream, unfortunately, though, but I do have...
Based on Signal's map, it should be just past here.
Turning the corner, the concourse comes into view. Alpha particle generators are installed throughout the area.
The land of the mage, huh? I always wondered why the land of the mage had a 100% alpha particle concentration. But now I get it. If we want to avoid the alpha particle generators, and get back to the point where Signal found us...
Yuna enters a nearby room. Inside there are various old-fashioned weapons. This is already the third armory she's come across on the way here. Most of the weapons have been left unattended for a long time and can no longer function properly.
First the alpha particle generators, now these old weapons. What exactly were they gearing up to fight?
Raptures?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
Maybe this is when a Snow White sold. Oh, Yuna picks up a sniper rifle. As she shoulders it, she checks her condition. Her injured arm trembles, barely holding on.
Still, I can handle the recoil. I can fight a little longer.
The bullet hits a sprinkler-like device, but no water comes out.
Nothing useful here. Now then.
Yuna gently picks up a smoke grenade. After taking a deep breath, she tosses it outside the room. The smoke quickly fills the passage. Yuna takes cover and holds her breath. A moment later, the smoke slowly settles. A faint silhouette appears from within the smoke.
So you were here after all.
As if sensing their presence has been revealed, gunfire rains down from the other side. Yuna returns fire and quickly scans the situation outside. 3 predators appear, advancing through the smoke in a formation that looks strikingly familiar to Yuna.
FF formation? They're not even Lord class, yet these raptors are using this kind of formation?
This is the formation she had them use last chapter. With a low mechanical hum, the predator in front charges fiercely at the Yuna. Of course the wolf-like raptors would be amazingly smart. The other predators stand in the way as if providing cover. Then... Bestie? One slams into the wall Yuna had been hiding behind, and it crumbles on impact. Oh, no. Worse.
I await your
Then I have my
instructions,
water
Commander.
next to me. Good. 32. Like 48 ounces of water with a little mix of electrolytes in it. And it's fun news to just myself for now. I'm monetized, or I'm eligible for monetization on Twitch apparently.
Let's go back and enjoy
Eventually I'm gonna
ourselves.
get that figured out. I just haven't done that yet. Footsteps crush broken debris underfoot. It's followed by a stomach-churning mechanical whir. More footsteps follow, then silence. For a brief moment, the air seems to ripple, and a predator emerges. It sprays bursts of gunfire into likely hiding spots as it carefully scans the armory. After circling the room for a while, it tilts its head. Then it steps over the debris and moves toward the exit. At that
See
moment,
you in hell.
Yuna deactivates her camouflage. Oh, she has camouflage? An armor-piercing round bores through the predator's chest.
One
Nice.
down.
Especially for a
2 to go.
sniper. The Yuna is fighting awfully close quarters this
Not much
event
time
for
before
a
the smoke
sniper.
clears. Better wrap this up fast.
Yuna steps out slowly, keeping her rifle in front of her. Amid the smoke, A faint silhouette appears in the distance.
Another one?
As Yuno quickly twists her body, something pounces on her. A predator bares its teeth and attempts to bite her. She barely manages to shove the muzzle of her gun in its mouth, narrowly avoiding a fatal wound. However, she's gradually overwhelmed by its strength.
Damn it!
Yuno draws her combat knife and stabs it into the predator behind. But the predator doesn't back down and aims the machine gun mounted on its shoulder at Yunwa. At that moment, the crack of gunfire rings out, driving the predator back.
I made it in time.
Emma?
Mind if I join in? I'll take the front. So watch my back, okay? Don't worry about their optical camouflage. I've already deployed the jammers. Let's do this. Encounter!
Let's go, Emma.
I'll make sure they
Yeah, no,
don't
Yuno's
move.
doing a lot of close quarters fighting. I feel like she's very worried about what's gonna happen to the others right now. I really should do Julia's favorite item quest and finally figure out what the hell that even does. And future stream me. Maybe next week.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
All clear. 3 predators neutralized. Whew. Are you okay?
Well, as you can see.
Yuna raises her left arm with much difficulty.
You're not looking so great.
It's still moving, so I can fight just fine. I'll replace the part after we return.
Then you're not okay at all.
We'll head to where Signal found us. From there, we'll track Vesti's trail. And regroup with her. If possible, we'll confirm Delta's status. Before heading back.
You're gonna keep going in that condition?
If that's clear, let's move out.
Yuna walks past Emma and steps into a dark passage. Yeah, Yuna's running herself to death here. I do like this characterization, I will admit. Flames belch out from the muzzle of Yuna's rifle. Another predator collapses.
It's never ending. Are you picking up any more of them?
There's nothing within my detection range, at least.
So it's a battle of attrition.
Yuna approaches the predator's corpse.
The 2 machine guns on their shoulders are just auxiliary weapons. Their main weapons are blades shaped like fangs and claws. As long as we maintain our distance, they're not hard to handle. But their optical camouflage and jamming make things tricky.
They're assassins.
Also-
I kind of like that.
Unwa, you felt it too, right? These raptures are quite different from any we faced before.
Yeah. These things understand tactics. They might not pull off complex maneuvers, but they've got the hunting strategies down. They've probably been hunting raptors and Nikkes with those skills. Devouring their cores to grow stronger.
Where could they have been hiding all this time? Using tactical moves is one thing, but I really doubt raptors that grow by eating cores are recorded in the ARC database, right?
Well, just by looking at the map drawn by that guy aboard Mother Whale, you can tell the surface is full of unknowns. So it's not surprising that things like that exist. After all, there were no records of Behemoth or Leviathan in the Ark until recently either.
I guess that's true.
I'm worried about Vesti. We're almost at the place where Signal found us. Let's hurry.
After completely destroying the core of a fallen predator, Yuna moves forward again. Her pace is noticeably slower than before.
Honestly, who's supposed to be worrying about whom here?
Shall we start with a glass of wine? I shall go again.
I have to make a few preparations.
Drag on.
What a wonderful denouement.
Yeah, Yunwa's basically running herself into death. At the end of the passage, the ceiling has caved in, revealing a concourse torn in half.
So, this is the upper floor we fell from, huh? Wow. We fell from that high up? There's gotta be a way back, right?
Considering that the predators snuck up on us from behind, there must be a through route. An underground facility like this has to have an exit somewhere, too. At any rate, we'll think about that later. For now, let's focus on finding Vesti.
Yeah.
Even after searching every nook and cranny of the concourse, no trace of Vesti is found.
Unwa, I don't think she's here. Before we move on, let's get ourselves patched up a bit first.
Yunwa slams her fist into the debris.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Emma grabs Yunwa's wrist.
Unwa, stop! That's enough.
Flap. Yunwa's arm hangs down limp.
Let's move. We have to. Vesti must be beyond the debris. We'll find her on the other side. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but how exactly are you going to get through all that rubble?
We'll break through somehow.
Okay, but how?
We'll figure it out.
Unwa, do you really think that's the right thing to do?
We don't have time for this. Let's move.
We can't go. No, actually, we won't.
What?
I can't follow orders from a commander who doesn't even understand the situation and says the plan is to just figure it out somehow.
What did you just...
Look at the state you're in. Okay, say we somehow manage to get past that rubble in our current condition and find Vesti. Then what? How exactly are you going to help Vesti with that wrecked arm and those slowed legs?
I don't have time to worry about that. If we waste even a second in a situation like this...
Deep down, you think Vesti's already dead, don't you?
I have
You're
opinions and
convinced she
questions.
couldn't possibly survive on her own. That the moment she got separated from us, she'd be helplessly devoured by a predator.
No.
You think that she's doomed if she doesn't have you by her side. Because you don't trust her. No. You don't trust us. That's why you're pushing yourself harder than usual. You're the leader of the Absolute Squad. The one who should believe more than anyone that we're perfect. But you don't, do you?
Never again! I never want to see someone precious to me end up like that! I never want to lose like that again! Even if it means pushing myself too far! If it's for a perfect victory, then no one must get hurt! No one!
Why? Why is it that no one is allowed to get hurt?
Well, obviously...
So, did we end up losing?
What?
Vesti's body got torn in half. And everything's a complete mess. So, will Absolute lose and call it quits?
That's...
I'm loving this scene right now. With a loud explosion, part of the debris blocking the path collapses.
that explosion!
It's Vesti.
Of course it's Vesti. I'm pretty sure Vesti bodies both of you without a sweat. I do like this little image there. It's a contrast from that a little bit. Here you have them ready to go kill someone. Here you have them all just happy. Happy doodle dandy. I really do enjoy that little look into Yunwa's psychology. It's basically what I've been saying it is all campaign. It's a fear of losing the people close to her. We're gonna see a lot of fun trust issues very soon, I feel it. Oh god, this is gonna be great. Though I am also now questioning, because of what Emma called Yunwa, she called Yunwa a commander. Is that just like the squad captain that she's referring to, or an actual commander position? Because I don't think Nikke can be commanders, but Yunwa was actually a designated commander. She went to the academy and everything. She is, or was, a commander as a human. So now I'm just wondering, can Nikke be commanders? Or at the very least, are certain squad leaders designated at the same rank? Which would explain why that other commander just lets Absolute just does not question Absolute, and they're doing what they're doing. He knows he does not outrank them. I don't know. There's plenty of questions involving that, and I don't have enough answers yet, but I'm very curious. Back to killing raptures.
Huh?
That's one.
Unwa. Emma?
Bestie rises from the rubble and looks up as the collapsed ceiling.
Where am I?
Our missiles are being jammed!
Aw.
Everyone, brace for impact!
I need that missile sound effect on a soundboard.
What should I do? Is it because of me? Unwa? Emma?
Bestie frantically looks around.
They're not here. Unwa? Emma? Oh. Is no one there?
Bestie looks up at the collapsed ceiling.
No way. Inside there? They can't be. No. Unwa. Emma. Answer me.
Bestie runs toward the rubble.
You're not under here, are you?
Bestie desperately begins digging through the debris.
Emma. Unwa. You're not in here, right? You can't be here. You can't be. Please. Please, 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 please.
I'm still positive Bestie is the strongest member of Absolute.
Huh? Unwa?
Bestie looks in the direction the sound comes from. Delta! At the end of the passage connected to the concourse, Delta lies collapsed in the darkness.
Delta?
Vesti?
Delta's legs are bent at unnatural angles, leaving her unable to move. Her arms are clearly damaged too, as she can't even lift the gun lying beside her.
Delta!
Bestie runs toward Delta.
Vesti!
Delta raises her only working arm and signals to Bestie.
Trap? Retreat.
Bestie quickly scans the area around Delta.
Oh,
But there's nothing in sight.
what should I do?
Oh yeah, they're using her as bait, so that way they can jump you. Should she go in alone and attempt to rescue Delta? Or should she find Yuno and Emma first, to then go back for her?
So, don't be scared. So long as we use the most perfect tactics, no matter the enemy or situation, we will always clinch a flawless victory.
I have opinions on that statement. I don't remember if I said those opinions last time or not, though.
That's what makes us the Absolute Squad.
That's right.
Bestie steels herself.
I can't back down. I...
Dash. Vesti charges toward Delta.
Bestie!
What the fuck is her outfit? Vesti skids to top for. Okay, maybe I don't. Okay, I don't like any of the redesigns as much as I used to. Like, Vesti's is still the best. I don't care for this. I like her when she has the cloak on because she looks cool and adorable. But what am I looking at here? Shift up Y. Also, her legs are not bent at unnatural angles here, but I guess that would be actually horrific to draw. Same, the arm is a little jacked up though. And I'll give them that. I like that little detail on the back though. Vesti's design is cool. She's adorable. I just like Vesti. Not as much as my friend does, but Vesti is still good.
No matter the enemy or situation, we will always clinch a flawless victory.
As if on cue, glowing red eyes emerge from the room connecting to the passage.
Because that's what Absolute does.
Vesti flings aside her shawl. Beneath the countless scopes emit guiding lasers to the sea of
Missile
red eye.
container online.
She's just a walking missile launcher now. The hordes of predators charge at Vesti all at once. A volley of missiles is launched. At that point, you just turn tracking off.
A little too many dance partners for my taste.
This represents my subject's faith in me.
You just point and click at that rate. I'm waiting for Vesti to get a release though. That one I will roll for. Yunwa, I'm not rolling more for because I don't care enough about her. I think we're making good time though. We're halfway done now, right?
The party isn't over
Yeah,
yet,
that was
is
1-6,
it?
so
Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
6 more to go.
I await your instructions, Conductor.
Kill the rapture! I like the machine gun. I hope you all also appreciate. I have these two for the little tokens, and then Crown, the Scarlet Black Shadow, and Red Hood just to demolish everything because they're 3 of the strongest Nikke out there.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
The sounds are getting closer. We're almost there.
Yeah, I'm picking up a signal further down the passage.
How many?
Not many. 2 predators. And 2 Nikkes fighting them. Though, it looks like only one of them is actually moving.
2 Nikkes, but only one is moving? Prepare for battle.
Roger.
Good. With their weapons reloaded, the 2 enter the passage. At the end of the passage, Yunwa sees it. Vesti pushes the incoming enemy away from her shawl and slams her missile launcher straight into it.
Die!
That fucking... I'm just screenshotting this because I absolutely love this picture. I have my new reaction image now.
Die!
Yeah, just one more. Just to have some reaction images for later. Vesti's attack blasts off the predator's lower jaw. After confirming one enemy is down, she charges quickly at the next.
Vesti just doesn't want to stay still. She's not like us. You think that she's doomed if she doesn't have you by her side. Because you don't trust her. No. You don't trust us. That's why you're pushing yourself harder than usual. You're the leader of the Absolute Squad. The one who should believe more than anyone that we're perfect. But you don't, do you?
Vesti.
Unwa.
I have to pause it just to comment. I'd argue that it's not her job to say that they're perfect. It's her job to make sure they can do their job. Vesti is ungodly powerful. Emma is great at support. Yunhua is a tactical genius. I don't like Yunhua a lot. I will admit that wholeheartedly, but I will flat out call her a tactical genius because it's what she is. However, of all of them, it's not her job to think they're perfect. That's how complacency and error happens. It's her job to realistically gauge their abilities and realistically handle the threats that come their way. Which isn't what she's been doing recently because she has been overcautious. She's been underestimating their abilities, and instead of using that to create compensating plans, she's been using that to simply take the burden on herself and get screwed over because of it. I just had to point that out. Also, that flawless tactics always ensure victory against any opponent. No. Because there are some opponents that will outthink you. There are some opponents that will out-hit you. Stats do matter in these type of fights. There are people who will be stronger, faster, better. And there are some skill gaps that planning cannot overcome. At times. It depends again on what system you're in. For actual combat, a lot of the times tactic can really outweigh it. Against the Raptures, it's debatable because of how the Rapture armies work. However, I don't know, it's an opinion I have where yes, tactics are a majority decider of most battles and most wars, but it's not always. You can technically have superior tactics. It doesn't always mean you win. Technically, look at the Battle of Bunker Hill for the most famous example of not everything is just a straight answer. Because it was Breed's Hill that the battle happened. They just keep calling it Bunker Hill because that's where they initially set up shop. But at Breed's Hill, when they said, don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes, what was the exact ratio? I think it was they took out like 3 times the amount of British. If you look at it from a pure numerical troops who died, it was a continental win because their tactics were superior. But technically, they did still lose the fight because they were overrun. They did not have the ammunition and supplies or manpower to continue that fight, so they had to retreat. Technically, it still counted as one of their wins because that strategy mitigated that loss, but it was still a loss on the books. Depending on who you ask. Like, I see arguments for Bunker Hill go either way, and I can agree with them either way. But for stuff like that, it's a matter of knowing what your squad can do. Again, though, because tying it all back, yeah, a great strategy can do a lot. If you know the enemy and you know yourself, you need not fear the victory of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, then for each victory you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither yourself nor your enemy, you will lose every battle. Yunhua is no longer aware of herself. She is no longer aware of her squad mates' capabilities because she is ignoring them and underplaying them versus the enemy. And yes, I will be the first one to say overcompensation in combat, not bad. I completely understand the need to bring out a 10 times division of the enemy for shock and awe tactics. You will never hear me argue against shock and awe or being extremely extra prepared. Having backup plans, assuming the worst is going to happen. None of that I can disagree with, but how Yunhua is doing it is she's no longer trusting her subordinates. She's no longer trusting herself to keep them safe and is too afraid to do anything with that. Because of that is why she's screwing up right now. Though, again, it is perfectly understandable why that's happening with the psychological damage she's currently incurring. She doesn't want to lose her friends. I love the psychological aspect of this story more than I do in most of them. I just wanted to talk about that for a minute here Because we're not just watching the event, we're, you know, having fun with this. And then I get to go back through these with my notes later and see what I was ranting about, and then maybe I'll post corrections or rethoughts about any of these Nikke things. I also just noticed she's got like a little flare gun down there. I like that. Is that her? Whose bandolier is that? I think that's Yunwa's. No, that's probably Emma's. Whatever.
Let's get in there.
Yeah.
I think that's Yunwa's.
The thrill of battle is undeniable.
This part of the event is actually just kind of moving and grooving. Like, how long did the last one take? 'Cause I feel like it was a lot longer for a lot less. Or I had a lot more opinions. Because I've been stopping this stream a good amount due to having
Tis
stuff I've
taken
needed
me
to
longer than
do.
usual.
I'm
Had
actually
I
checking
donned
real
my
quick. I'm
usual
curious.
garb, I would have been swifter.
No, part one took about the same amount of time. It just felt longer. Granted, I was a lot more tired that
Are
day.
you two okay?
Unwa! Emma!
You're here. Thank you for saving me.
You're alive. That's a relief.
Festy slumps to the ground.
You were doing so well just now, so what's wrong? Feeling tired already?
I'm so relieved. Unwa,
Delta, give me a damage report.
Both my arm and leg parts are damaged. Moving unassisted is impossible.
Understood. Signal briefed me. Did you find anything else of note while you were on your own?
Among the predators, I identified one that stands out as an alpha. When I first encountered it, it was heavily damaged and its core was exposed. I lost track of it during pursuit, but when it reappeared, it had fully recovered. There may be multiple such alphas. But after continued reconnaissance in this area, none others have appeared. Based on this, I assess that the damaged entity possesses regenerative ability.
That must be the first one we saw.
That's right. It devoured the Alpha's core and transformed into a new Alpha.
So that's what it was.
That means they don't have regenerative abilities.
That's a small relief. But we can't be sure just yet.
Right. Vesti.
Yeah. Oh, Unwa, I was wrong.
I'm sorry.
Huh? What for?
This was entirely my fault.
Unwa?
I want you to take Delta and return to the survivors' camp. If it's you as you are now, I'm sure you can handle any unexpected situation and get out safely. I'll cover you.
Why?
What do you mean, why? It was my decision to come in here from the start. It's entirely my fault. So, I'm the one who has to take responsibility.
You're taking responsibility?
I'm sorry.
Stop saying you're sorry. Don't apologize to me. Unwa, don't say things like that.
Vesti.
That's not what you should be saying to me right now. You should be yelling at me for not following your orders. Screaming at me for ruining the whole mission. Telling me not to act on my own and make my own decisions. That's the Unwa I know.
Festy looks
So
you on
don't
the
say
eye.
things like that. Don't say it was a mistake to... Trust me. Don't say you thought I was weak. I'm not some Nikke you have to protect. But instead, I am the strongest monster you can unleash. The best weapon you could ever ask for.
Vesti.
Yeah, Mel looks you in the eye.
We're part of Absolute too. For all we know, the Alpha might be For our perfect selves. For a perfect victory. We're ready to risk everything. No matter how many times we fail again and again, we're ready to stand back up and risk our lives.
Emma.
So I'm going to ask you again. Unhwa, did we fail? When we faced countless unknown enemies, whose strength we couldn't measure, did we end up failing in the end? If the counters hadn't been there that day, do you think we would have lost?
As you know, the surface is teeming with formidable enemies. Our reality as humanity is that we must endlessly face unknown foes, whose strength cannot be measured. And yet, despite all this, do you still wish to reclaim the surface? Do you intend to head up to the surface once more? Are you no longer afraid of failure? Well, answer me. What will you do going forward?
I'm going to become perfect. Once I do, I will surely reclaim the surface. With the most perfect tactics. No matter the enemy, no matter the situation. Even if I fail, even if I fall, even if this body is torn apart, I will grit my teeth, get back up, and tear the raptures apart. I will absolutely, perfectly claim victory, no matter what.
Good. If that's your resolve, then I'll give you the chance to have perfect squad mates. A chance to fight alongside squad mates who never lose.
Perfect squad mates?
Will you join the Absolute Squad?
Yes.
So that was the founding.
You've been running your mouth for a while now. No, we'll never lose. We'll definitely win.
That's more like it.
What a fool I was. To keep everyone safe.
What the fuck was that? Did they really just censor it? Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just funny to me. Oh god. I'm sorry. I just found that hilarious.
I took it all on myself. Acting alone, fixing everything alone, and sacrificing myself alone. Honestly, this tactic is nothing but amateurish.
Yunhwa slaps both her cheeks with her hands.
Unhwa?
Oh my. Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
Don't say you're sorry.
From now on, I won't ever repeat some pathetic stunt that only a weakling would pull.
Pathetic?
That's right.
Yunhwa looks at Vesti and Emma.
We are the best of the best. We are absolute.
Yeah.
That's right.
We won't fail again. Whether it's Behemoth, the Predators, or whatever else comes our way. Regardless of the enemy or the situation, we will win, no matter what. For that perfect victory, we'll do whatever it takes to make it happen.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Just say the word and I'll kill them all.
Let's go back.
I never thought I'd be fighting in a dress.
Oh yeah, that one's Red Hood. Yeah, we're almost done with this one. I do like the little hype up moment. I kind of tuned part of it out. The fact that they censored her swear was...
I will re-engage.
It cracked me up for absolutely no reason. Like, I don't know why. I just found that the most hilarious thing.
A little therapy for everyone.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel. This battle shall be my masterpiece.
Let's wipe them out in
we're actually ulting in this fight. Okay, was that the last one? I think it was the last one.
Did you see? Your
Oh,
king
almost.
has won another victory.
Wait, hype up with still 3 more to go? That's
Equipment check complete. Weapon condition? Good too. Got the map Signal gave us. So, are we all set now?
Bestie looks at the passage she must take. A few hours ago, in the temporary shelter inside the bunker.
At that time, Unhwa said stuff like, best of the best. And we're absolute.
What the fuck?
It really was like something straight out of a movie.
Wow, no way! There was such an intense moment! It really does sound like something straight out of a movie.
I like Signal.
Both of you, shut it.
I like Signal and
Unhwa,
Delta. They're
are you
fun
okay?
together.
Your face is really red.
Mind your own business.
It's been a while since I've seen Unhwa shaking like this.
It certainly has.
All right. Looks like everyone's body is in working order for now. So quit babbling and focus. Operation briefing starts now.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
According to both Signal's map and what we personally saw on the way back, the only exit from this bunker is
You know, points to the spot
Here.
on the map.
at 6 o'clock.
Is that the one we came in through?
Yes. All the other routes had either collapsed or been blocked off by debris.
Oh, I see.
So here's the plan. Starting now, we'll escape through the exit at 6 o'clock, while simultaneously blowing up this bunker.
This place?
There's still too much we don't know about these predators. All we've managed to figure out so far is that their appearance and behavior are very wolf-like. There seems to be an alpha among them. And when it's in danger, a lower-ranking being devours its core and inherits its position. The only other thing we know is that, fortunately, they don't seem to have regenerative abilities. That said, it's all still speculation. We can't be certain. The worst part is, we're right in the middle of their battlefield. We don't even have an accurate count of how many are hiding in here. That's why we need to change the battlefield. We reduce their numbers as much as possible and lure them onto our ground. That comes first. And to do that, we have to take out this safe den of theirs and force them into a situation where they have no choice but to come out. Their invisibility is a headache, but their physical specs aren't that impressive. If we bring the bunker down and bury them, they won't be able to dig themselves out. Once we're out of here and the place is leveled, we track down the Alpha and hit it with everything we've got.
The Alpha!
If they truly resemble wolves, the moment their Alpha is taken down, the others will panic. That's when we strike.
I feel insulted.
And if we eliminate a bunch of the lower ranking ones when we destroy the bunker, that'll make our job easier later.
Yeah, that's true.
Precisely. So when we bring down the bunker, we have to bury as many as possible. As for this job, it'll go to Vesti.
Huh?
You'll do it.
Oh. Do I just kill all of them?
That's right. Use every last ounce of firepower you've got. Raise this place to the ground. Don't take your eyes off the target until it's utterly destroyed. Even if it feels like your body is about to fall apart, show those monsters who the real monster is.
Got it.
Emma, back Vesti up. Stay alert and watch for any hostiles approaching her.
Roger that.
Signal, Delta, and I will focus on getting these two out through the exit. Signal,
Yes.
when you're near the entrance, focus on sending a signal to the Unlimited squad. Get them to come provide support.
Got it.
Delta, you focus on getting these two out. You're not
yeah,
in any
Limited is
condition
still
to be
just
doing
messing
anything
around
more
upstairs.
than that.
Understood.
Are we really going to get out of here? On our own?
Of course. We're the only ones here, aren't we?
But if we wait for the support squad to arrive...
Don't be a fool. How would backup even know to come here?
But... what if we fail trying to get out of here?
Then you die.
So, because you're scared of failing, you won't even try? If you're gonna give up, do it alone. You can stay behind alone for all I care.
No way!
Then shut up and start moving. That's your only job right now.
Okay.
Eagle,
Yes?
focus on protecting this weakling. All you need to think about is firing on any and all approaching predators.
Got it.
I'll bring up the rear. Watch for anyone tailing us. And provide cover for everyone. Further specifics will be shared individually if needed. That clear to everyone?
Roger.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes. Okay. Phew.
Are you nervous?
Huh?
What the heck? Why are you so surprised?
Unwa, is that really you?
Obviously. Who else would it be?
Unwa? Sorry, you asked so kindly that I...
That's part of it.
Vesti,
Yeah?
I've never once thought of you as a replacement for her.
Oh,
So show me. Show me what a beast you are. Give those creatures a taste of their own medicine. Show them who the real monster is. I believe in you.
okay. Yes, I got it.
That's the spirit.
Emma,
Don't worry about me. I'll make sure this is a complete success.
okay. Then, Operation Tactical Upgrade. Commencing now.
I kind of wish that those weren't like base design. I kind of wish
I
that
will
their
protect
base
you as
design
I
in the
protect
story
all
doesn't
my
change
subjects.
with these type of upgrades, like with Rappy Red Hood. Or, I don't know, Crown Naked King is actually the example I'm going to use here, because I think it'd be cooler if their design was still the same for most of the story. But then when they need to, like, throw the gloves off, then they enter these new designs. I don't know, I feel like that'd be cool, like how the original Unleashing Red Hood went for Rappy. I think that'd be cooler, and then it would also get around a lot of the complaints that people have had about all the events take place before fucking chapter 30 whatever, or all before the Rapture invasion of the Ark, because yeah, Rappy's not in her Rapture or not in her Red Hood form, so it's physically impossible for it to. Versus that way, where while it would make the timeline more confusing, it would also make it more flexible for the bond stories and the events and everything. I don't know, just me, personally. That's the thought. Footsteps pounding. Inside the dark bunker, the group leaves the survivors' camp and rushes forward. Red eyes begin closing in from all sides, accompanied by a low metallic rumble.
3 predators, straight ahead.
I'll intercept.
Oh shit, I'm being raided. Thank y'all for the raid. Controller Cauldron, hope y'all having a good day. Thank you guys for coming in. We're almost done with the event. Hope you guys enjoy. You're mostly just going to hear me rambling. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Leading the charge, Emma and Vesti move in to intercept it. Missiles erupt from Vesti, racing straight towards the glowing red eyes.
Die!
I still say Vesti is the strongest of Absolute.
Die! I said die!
Okay. Real quick, I'm just gonna say something controversial. I think that the higher pitched voice that they had for the bug last week was better for Vesti. Because I just think it would be fucking hilarious to see Vesti with the high pitched voice saying that. I don't know. Just me personally, at least. Behind them, Delta and Eagle flank the terrified male commander with their guns trained on their surroundings.
Left flank clear. No incoming targets.
Nothing on the right either.
Do we really need to keep running so fast?
Further back, Signal runs while desperately trying to establish communication.
Please, connect.
At the back of the group, Hyunwha brings up the rear. Yes! Okay, this has been pissing me off all event where Hyunwha has been up in the front when she's the sniper. She's the person who's supposed to be supporting from the back and picking off the enemies that come up. But when she's in the front, yes, her rifle will pack a big goddamn punch. But she loses the entire tactical advantage that she has. Emma is realistically the mid-ranger while Vesti's the frontliner, because Vesti can fire off her explosions in a way that she knows won't hurt herself. Especially because I am 100% sure Vesti is the most agile one of them combat-wise.
All pursuers
Yeah.
eliminated. Don't slow down. Keep running.
Thank you for doing your job, Hyunwha.
Yes!
At Yunwa's command, they press forward, taking down any predators in their path.
Up the stairs ahead. Confirmed target location.
That's the escape route!
Any ambushes waiting for us?
I'll check.
Emma steps forward, making her way up the stairs. A hail of bullets rains down. A pair of red eyes appears midway up the
1 unit
stairs.
spotted.
The predator charges at Emma.
Clear.
Thanks, Unwa.
Yes, again, this is exactly what I was just saying, though. This is why Yunwa belongs in the back of the party. Because then she can shoot the stragglers, she can keep them off of their flanks. Emma technically does a decent enough job of that in the middle with a minigun. Because that's part of what that does. It does a good rate of fire to tear them to shreds. But Yunwa's entire job should be keeping them off the back. It's, you know, just tactics. It is tactics that I've spent too much time thinking about, apparently. Aside from that, too, just as a side note, while I still have a pause, Yunwa serves a better purpose in the back as well with her scope, because then she's able to see the field more clearly. And since she is the tactician, that's kind of her job, to, you know, relay that information to her team, alter formation, and be able to do this. Just because their tactics are supposedly perfect does not mean that they don't need to be changed in the middle of a fight. And because of that, it makes sense for her to be able to change them up in the middle of the fucking fight. Call me crazy all you want, that's just what I think for her
I think
tactically.
that's the last of them.
Good. Let's switch to Formation R.
Roger.
Okay.
Hyunwha sprints forward and takes position behind Vesti and Emma.
They begin to ascend the stairs. Everyone, follow us.
The team sprints up the stairs with Vesti and Emma leading the way.
Unwa! I got a connection!
Unlimited. Coming. Signal.
Ludmilla! Can you hear me?
There's static. But can't hear.
This is Signal. There are 7 members here, including the Absolute Squad. We are currently trapped inside the bunker. But we're now making our way toward the exit. Please send support. I'll relay our coordinates to you.
Roger. Hang in a little long.
Roger that.
Glad we got through. Now then.
Vesti and Emma climb to the midpoint of the stairs, where the predator once stood.
Should we stop here?
Yeah. This should be good enough.
They stop, then turn around. Emma and Vesti aim their guns toward the rear of the group.
The rest of you, hurry up the stairs. Leave this to us.
Yep, they're preparing.
Are you two really planning on staying here?
Yeah, that's the plan, isn't it?
But we can't just leave you behind.
Yuna runs toward the exit, leaving Emma and Vesti behind.
What are you doing? Stay sharp and follow me.
Okay. Let's go, Eagle.
What?
Emma and Vesti don't look back at Yuna's retreating figure.
Okay.
They are unironically also the best two set to hold a point. I don't know, I feel like I would have just left Vesti personally, but no, they have enough firepower to absolutely demolish enemies walking up to them. So that it does make sense to leave them there. Oh, seeing them move, Soldier EG also took off running outside. It also makes even more sense why they don't need the other two up there. They're gonna have Alice there, and Alice beats the hell out of everyone for DPS wise in this game.
It feels pretty good to be trusted, doesn't it, Bestie?
Yeah, it feels really great.
Oh.
Since our leader has chosen to put her faith in us.
Oh, that is for Emma. Emma fires at a pair of red eyes crawling up the
Let's
stairs.
go all out, huh?
She proceeds to unleash a barrage of gunfire forwards. Red eyes start to emerge from the dark tunnel. Just as a dozen of red eyes are about to descend upon Emma and Vesti.
Unwa believes in us. We mustn't.
Vesti flings aside her shawl. Dozens of scopes hidden underneath amid guiding lasers in all directions. Dozens of red laser beams fill the entire bunker.
I will kill them all.
Someone remind me I need to make that a soundbite later. Jesus Christ, Vesti has no chill today. To be fair, I wouldn't have chill if I was Vesti today either.
Let's relax and get started.
I was gonna say, I'll probably try one more roll for Yunwa, just because the event is hyping me up for it. And because for some fucking reason, after I do the event, I seem to have better luck getting the Nikke that gives me the rewards boost than during the event. I think Shift Up just is trying to mess with me. Alright. We got one more. A special thank you again to Crown, Scarlet, and Red Hood for demolishing these.
We're finally outside. We made it.
This dude has been traumatized. I'm sorry, man. A massive tremor shakes the ground, followed by explosions rumbling from within the bunker.
That sounded so loud.
Step out of it. Stop dawdling and move aside. The mission isn't over yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Signal, Delta. Pull back with those two and keep an eye on the perimeter.
What? But we can still help with...
Zip it. You might have been patched up, but you're still injured.
Yeah.
You're still far from being able to fight at full capacity. I won't be able to protect you and fend off those things at the same time.
Understood.
But I can at least act as an operator.
No. Establishing communication with the Unlimited Squad is your top priority. Under these conditions, that takes precedence.
No, just make Delta do it. We have an SSR and Signal. Let the SSR do SSR things.
Okay, understood.
Stay hidden until the Unlimited Squad arrives. Use decoys if you have to. Just make sure not to set any up here. We're taking this bunker down.
What? We can't deploy decoys here. But all the raptures will congregate in this area.
That's the point.
You beat me to it, Yuna.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
So we weren't at risk of dying all those other times? Get a grip, weakling. Failure and death have always been the surface's stalwart companions. If you're not willing to put your life on the line, you'll never achieve anything. You got that?
I still just wonder, does Yunwa count as a commander? Because we all know that she... Well, I don't know if we all know since there are actual people in the chat this time. But Yunwa, it was revealed ages ago that she was a commander before she was a Nikke. And since Emma does call her a commander again in this event, I wonder if she kept to that rank. Especially because she does not give a singular shit about him. But we also know a Nikke's top priority is to keep their commanders alive. I don't know. It's a question I need to put more thought in. If anyone has any opinions of their own, put them in chat. I'd love to see them.
That may be true, but
If that's gotten through your thick skull, shut your trap and scram. Because this is our mission. And we're going to do whatever it takes to succeed.
okay.
Understood. Don't get yourself killed out there.
We'll meet up with the Unlimited Squad and return to back you up.
Just focus on keeping yourself alive for now.
We will.
All right, we should get going too.
Okay.
Signal and Delta go off to find a place to hide.
They're staking their lives for the sake of one mission. I get that they're an elite squad, but surely they don't actually think they stand a chance against those numbers. I don't get it.
Commander, are you coming?
Oh, yeah.
Eagle and the commander follow Signal and Delta.
All right then.
Yunwa quickly moves to a higher vantage point where she can see the bunker entrance and takes position. She points her rifle at the entrance, from which explosions can still be heard emanating, and peers through her scope.
I believe.
Thick plumes of smoke pour out from the entrance of the bunker. Through her scope, the first thing Yunwa sees is Emma and Vesti bursting through the wall of smoke. Her faith was rewarded by her friends living. The head of the Predator, hot on Emma and Vesti's heels, blows apart. Emma then fires 3 shots in rapid succession, dropping 3 more Predators.
Whoa. Even with all this smoke, she's nailing every shot.
Very impressive.
Both of you cut the chit-chat and back me up.
I wonder if she has some type of aiming ability. Emma and Vesti climb up the slope and join Yunwa. Vesti glances toward the bunker entrance and speaks
I
up.
don't see any more coming out. Did we get them all?
I don't think that's likely.
Oh, definitely not.
The air. It's shimmering.
Alpha particles?
They've got optical camouflage.
Oh, or
Vesti,
that.
make more smoke.
Oh, on it.
Vesti launches a missile in a straight line. The guidance system renders useless by the jammer. The missile strikes the ground, exploding into thick billows of smoke.
Darn. I thought I'd at least take down one of them.
Don't beat yourself up. The point was to create a smoke screen.
Emma, can you track their movements through the smoke? No, I mean, track their movements.
Roger that.
Wow. Emma lowers the machine gun she's holding. Then she pulls a pistol from her coat.
I won't be able to land a perfect shot. You know that, right?
All I need is the direction. That'll be enough.
Emma carefully tracks the subtle flow of the air currents and the smoke created by Vesti's missiles. She fires a single shot from her pistol at a specific spot. Yuna fires immediately after. A Predator collapses as its optical camouflage dissipates.
Wow, that actually works?
Let's keep going. Vesti, keep firing. I don't want that smoke to disappear.
Okay.
The missile explosion, pistol shots, rifle blasts, and the heavy thud of collapsing metal echoes again and again. Suddenly, among the hellish cacophony, a new sound pierces through.
It sounds like an exhaust.
Give me the location.
Bang. Emma fires somewhere in the smoke. Yunwa quickly aims and is about to pull the trigger when a strong gust of wind starts to disperse all the smoke. Frustrated, Yunwa pulls the trigger. The Predator's head jerks up as her shot lands, its optical camouflage deactivating. But soon after, it reactivates, and the Predator once again disappears.
It's the Alpha.
As expected. It's the leader who does the heavy lifting.
Of all times, the dud. The smoke is all gone. Vesti, keep firing.
Okay.
Vesty launches another missile. Instead of hitting the ground, it explodes in midair. As the explosion goes off, a predator is seen plummeting from the air.
Huh?
Also, real quick, I am just pausing this for a second, just because I want to thank Controller Cauldron again, not just for the raid, but for the follow. Very much appreciated on both of them. I'll thank you again before the stream is over, I'm sure, but I just wanted to pause real quick to say thank you for those.
Did it intercept the missile with its own body?
Unwa, the footprints.
The footsteps rapidly mark the snow as they approach the vantage point occupied by Absolute. Yunwa fires her rifle and the predator's head explodes, its body sliding into the ground. At that moment, Emma spots something shimmering in the air approaching from above.
Huh?
Vesty rushes in and puts herself between Emma and the predator. The colossal weight of the creature slams into Vesty's shield. Not wasting another moment, she deploys her shield and unleashes a barrage of missiles. The predator is torn apart in a massive blast, and its parts scatter everywhere.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Thanks, Vesty. That was a close one.
I could have sworn there was only one set of footprints.
They rode on top of other predators.
Like the town musicians of Bremen?
Actually, that's a perfect comparison. Yeah.
Did they catch on to the fact we were tracking the optical camouflage using their footprints?
I thought you were using the smoke and the air currents. Yuna looks on. The alpha predator, now fully visible, is staring at the members of Absolute.
Filthy.
Yunwa pulls the trigger.
What the?
Come on, censor her again. I want a good laugh.
Did it dodge the bullet?
Looks like it.
Is it reacting in time to the muzzle flash? The rate of their evolution is mind-boggling. So much for conversation being the foundation of evolution.
I've never heard that once. The alpha predator slowly begins to walk forward, never taking its eyes off of any of the Absolute squad members. Yunwa pulls the trigger again, but the alpha predator sidesteps and dodges the bullet. Damn. That is speed.
Let's retreat.
Huh? Really?
Also, I would 100% say, personally, I think it's less the alpha predator is reacting to the muzzle flash and more of it reacting by understanding the barrel's trajectory and seeing Yunwa tells when she's preparing, like probably a tensing of the muscle. Well, actually, no, she doesn't have muscles. But probably like the twitch of the trigger finger that she's using before she fires, something like that. I feel like that would make more sense than just the muzzle flash for the speed. Especially because sniper rifles have like ridiculous firing speeds. Like, hang on, let me actually check. I'm just checking again. Because I know they fucking fire at such a fast rate. Sniper rifle velocity. I'm not looking for the accuracy, I'm looking for the velocity, for the speed of the rounds. Firearms typically about 390 feet per second to 1,000 feet per second, and black power muscles. I'm literally just trying to find the velocity because I'm curious right now. Factors effective speed. Yes, yes, yes. Christ almighty, I have a friend I'm going to be asking about this later because I think he knows a bit more than I. Okay, according to this unknown source, probably about 3,000 feet per second, like a roughly for 223 mags or shit like that. And Emma's is probably a higher caliber, which likely has more backing it, which means it's gonna be fast and it's gonna hurt. Let's actually see if I can get a message through to my friend. See if he has a response or knows somewhere better. We'll see if he responds in time for the stream. For now, we just keep going, though, because, yeah, the muzzle flash would be an impressive feat. To be fair, no matter what, it's an impressive feat.
Roger. Time to get out of here.
So do we actually get a fight? No, we don't. I was hoping we could fight the Predator. I hope the Predator maybe the Predator will be the 3.0 of it, villain. That'd be cool. Well, no, we're probably gonna end up fighting whatever hand-wielding Red will turn into. Or the Moralo, maybe. You know, just bring that back.
What a wonderful denouement.
Maybe. We'll see.
This isn't good. They had a countermeasure for everything we threw at them.
Oh, they're keeping the metal going.
The smoke we used to track the optical camouflage got blown away by the wind.
And they intercepted the missiles I fired with their own bodies, even before they struck the ground.
They've even stacked themselves vertically, so tracking their footprints was misleading. Worst of all, they're paying attention to our muzzle flashes to dodge our bullets. I didn't even know that was possible.
So what should we do? At this point, we've got no way to attack or defend ourselves.
Retreating and calling for reinforcements is probably the safest option.
You're right. But that's not what we're going to do.
Huh?
We're taking them down ourselves.
That's not exactly good tactics.
You landed a headshot on the Alpha earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, but it was a dud. It was supposed to be an explosive round. It was effective against Behemoth before, but it didn't do a damn thing this time around.
What do you mean a dud?
The bullet is meant to explode once it's lodged in the target's body, so it has high stopping power. But it only detonates if enough pressure is applied. The impact angle was off.
Is there any way we can make it explode?
There is a way to set it off manually. A striker on the back of the round. If we hit it, it should detonate.
Whoa! So you've got to land a shot on the exact same spot again? Are you even able to pull that off, Omar?
Just Robin Hood with a bullet.
What do you think? You saw it react to the muzzle flash and dodge all the other bullets I fired at it.
Then what should we do? Should I go up there, grab it, and pin its legs?
If you could pull it off, I bet that'd be quite effective.
Hold on. Grab it and pin it by its legs. That's a tactic it's not familiar with.
Really?
It's a primitive strategy, and one we're not very familiar with. There's no way to be sure it'll work. If we screw this up, it's curtains for us.
Hanwha, don't say such
So I'm asking you both to put your lives on the line. We have to win, no matter what.
Yep.
Of course.
Giant bestial footprints are stamped in the snow. The Alpha Predator, cloaked with the optical camouflage, follows Absolute's tracks. Uncertain what traps lay ahead, it proceeds with caution. At a certain point, the footprints split into 3 diverging paths. It traces the footprints in the left eye. Bestie can be seen hiding in the bushes. Its gaze then follows the footprints in the middle. Emma is seen crouching behind a rock. Finally, it shifts its gaze to the footprints to the right. A single rock shimmers in an unusual way. The Alpha Predator analyzes the combat data it's collected and draws a conclusion. Victory is certain. 2 units have been placed as a diversion, while one cloaked attacker intends to deal the finishing blow. It's a rudimentary tactic. The Alpha Predator concludes there is nothing more to learn from Absolute. It takes a step forward, moving slowly to hunt down its prey. Oh shit, we get a cutscene!
You can't run away!
It's over.
My queen! Everyone is over there!
Is everyone safe?
Alice!
Huh? That voice!
It's Ludmilla, huh?
Looks like they met up without any issues.
Yunhua turns in the direction the voices are coming from.
Unwa! Vesti! Emma!
Is everyone okay?
Emma waves her hand at the people running towards them.
Yes, all good on our end.
You're late.
Sorry. The blizzard was raging so intensely. It took some time to find the coordinates you sent. So no injuries on your end?
None. We're A-okay.
Thank goodness! I'm so glad everyone is safe!
I'm really sorry. You came all this way to save us, but we ended up being of no help at all.
It's okay. You brought in the reinforcements and came back for us, didn't you?
The reinforcements didn't end up being needed, but to be fair, Alice would have been great to have in clutch considering, you know, literally the best burst 3 damage in this game. Well, no. That would be Scarlet Black Shadow probably, but Alice does compete with the meta pilgrims very heavily. Either way, to be fair, again, though, for Delta, you don't technically need to be of too much use. You are being saved. You were requiring the saving, and they came knowing it was to assist you and that you would likely be of no use in that operation. I do appreciate that she wanted to be of use to her saving, though.
If more raptures had shown up, things would have gotten hairy over here. Even for us.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not sure if we could have withstood another assault.
You're all too kind.
By the way, what's the latest with the Predator?
Look there.
Yunhua gestures behind her. On the snowy ground lay the Alpha Predator. Its broken body and...
Wow! Look at the size of that wolf, my queen!
So that's the Predator, huh?
You actually did it! Incredible! They just said we were incredible.
There are probably still some stragglers left, but since we destroyed their Alpha's core, there probably won't be a successor. They use optical camouflage and are highly skilled in close quarters combat. But with their Alpha out of the mix, they'll likely be disorganized.
For a
We'll leave
little
the
bit.
cleanup to you.
Sure. Leave it to us.
You actually did it? Just the 3 of you?
Are we going off cave exploring?
I'm gonna rewatch that fucking anime cutscene later. That was beautiful.
I'll have to be careful not to fall asleep while we're
Hey,
at
Neve.
it.
Hold on! You're not really going in there without taking any safety precautions, are you?
All right. Should we start heading back?
Wait!
What now?
How did you do it? How did you triumph against seemingly impossible odds? What kind of perfect tactics did it take to...
What are you saying? Perfect tactics? There's no such thing. Until you win, or until you attain what you want to achieve, you just have to keep fighting with everything you've got, using every idea you can think of. So if you don't have it in you, don't even think about carrying out missions on the surface. Weakling.
Oh, hey, what did you call him?
Attain what you want to achieve. Hey! Unlimited!
Yes?
Can I join?
What is it?
Sorry to bother you, but if it's at all possible, could you help look for my squad mates?
Your squad mates?
Well, I don't remember the exact coordinates. But she told us to run while she stayed behind to fight the Predator alone. So... No way! Is she a brown-haired princess by any chance? Princess?
No.
She's a Nikke, right? A soldier FA model? Was she holding a teddy bear keychain?
That's right! She owns a teddy bear keychain!
Tove lifts up a brain
Don't
shelter.
you worry, she's safe and sound.
Hey!
Oh my god!
Eagle hugs the brain shelter.
Falcon!
Aww.
Falcon! She's alive! She's alive!
No one can die in this game! Eagle's commander drops to his knees before the brain shelter.
Commander?
Thank goodness! I'm so relieved!
It doesn't come out of my paycheck!
Looks like everyone there made it out okay too.
Yeah, what a relief.
One less thing to worry about.
That's right. I could tell it was weighing on you, Unwa. Especially considering what happened to their friend after we rescued them.
Okay,
Must
fair
be
enough,
why
one
you
of them
cared
died.
so much about Eagle and the commander, yes?
I did no such thing.
Sure, if you say so.
At any rate, it seems like everything's finally over this time. Let's head back to the Ark. Mission complete.
Yeah.
Absolute end. I liked that. Okay. Yeah, no, I did enjoy that story a good amount.
You did great, Commander. Did you like the new scent?
Shut up, and let's see the wallpaper we got from this. I can already tell I don't care for it. But whatever. The event itself was neat. I definitely have more questions about the formation of... I'm not going to deal with this for now. I'll do that for hard mode. I definitely have more questions about the formation of Absolute and why Ingrid decided. That might actually get explained away a bit in hard mode, though, so I'm not too pressed about it, because this does seem a lot related to the origins of Absolute, which I like. I actually really liked the character development for Yunwa. I never really cared for Yunwa, I'll be completely honest. I always just viewed her as, oh, she's there, she's the tsundere. I don't care for the tsunderes too often.
Hello, this is the electronic
Like, there are some I
integration system of
don't
the central
mind, but
government.
like, I never really cared much for. Wait, who has the thing bandolier? Okay, it is
If you
her.
need anything, just let me know, okay?
I thought so. It was just confusing me during those cutscenes. I'm not gonna lie. But what's it called? Yeah, no, I really enjoyed the event. I really honestly enjoyed that a lot. I think it's been pretty obvious. I've been having like a little bit of fatigue for the past few events where I'm just been getting sick of the game just being pure depression and annoyance for me. So this event, it really felt like a breath of fresh air for me. And I liked that a lot. Yuno's character development was something I found fascinating and I loved it to death.
Oh no! What a shame!
That tracks. This is the one that I just lost to, right? Yep. Oh, this still resisted King Jackal, right? Yeah. We'll see. I liked Yuno's development. I will not stop saying that because it was actual good development in my opinion. What else did I really like about it? I like Vesti's redesign, specifically when the cloak is draped over her because she looks adorable. I do not... I don't care for the under outfit though. I think that's just a little much. But, you know, to each their own, I guess. It's just not something for me. But I don't hate it. I just don't like it, if that makes sense. What else do we have in there that's interesting? I did like the Predators. I kind of hope those get introduced as a common variety of Rapture.
Ready?
Even if they're like Lord classes that can pop off. Maybe their own boss for the next alpha. Because there is no way the alphas are gone. I did find it funny though that Falcon is alive. Oh, her brain was saved. To be fair though, Unlimited is great at their job, so I fully believe that Unlimited just did that off screen, no issues at all.
It's going to be a bore.
Because that is what Unlimited does. Their job is to save the Nikke. And Alice's job is to rip the Raptures apart at the same time. Because, dear God, Alice is a beast. The only reason she's not in this team is because it's all rocket launchers, because I am a memester at heart, and this is just a simulation room, no one cares about it.
Until the very end. Move out from
Almost never got buffed. Oh, where was I though? Yeah, no, I kind of do, I'm torn, because on the one hand, I want to laugh and the joke, oh, no one ever dies in Nikke, because yeah, no one ever fucking dies in this game. But at the same time, I can't fault this event because it needed to show Yunhua that she is still capable of her flawless victory. And if there is a casualty, even if it's not from her squad, it's no longer flawless. She needed that flawless victory to, you know, tie everything together. I actually want to try something. Because wrong team, this team. Instead of you, where is she?
What's on the
Let's try you. I forget I have these extra bodies sometimes.
I think my tongue has become more sensitive.
That's nice. I'm pretty sure I'm about to lose. I don't think I get past 2 or 3 with this team, though. I haven't invested as much into my water teams. But I do know this gets some good buffs with Mast and Anchor, at least, so that'll be fun.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
I should put a real burst one in here. Whatever. Back to the event. No, they definitely needed her to survive for the theme that we were going for when it came to Yunhua. And I respect enough that they kept to it over the depression that Nikke is known for. I also... what else was there? I found the commander interesting, and that question about Yunhua will forever be burned into my head now until Shift Up decides to address it. They won't, but I can dream, right? If they ever do, I'll be shooketh, but I will be happy with that. They won't, like I said, though, so it's no point in questioning it too much. Aside from that, what else was there? The Predators, I think, will come back. I am kind of a mixed opinion, actually. Because on the one hand, I do actually appreciate that they added in the new Raptures. Even if we didn't see them in the event yet, they're still there to come back later. which is something that we're going to probably get to see, and it'll probably be fun. Would have been neat to have that as like a solo raid boss running right now, actually, or a cooperative boss.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
What was the co-op boss that happened last week again? I forgot. Whatever. Those will be fun to see come back. I do think it would have been better though if we saw Indivilia, but I did also just remember that canonically 1.5 should be happening right now for the timeline, because this event should be taking place during the current chapter. Oh, excuse me, a little sleepy. Yeah, this event should be taking place during the current chapters, right? Because Rappy did just turn recently. All that fun stuff.
Will you join me, subordinate?
Understandable. However, we've never even made it home from the arc, and Crown was with us in chapter 27, 29? I think I'm on 27, and Crown just left us. Like, very recently with Chime. And it took her from the end of the arc blowing up to get to where we were. All that walking back. Kilo wasn't really a thing around that time frame. Technically, I also just found... No, actually, no, that doesn't break the lore, because we probably just met Kilo before. Yeah, no, actually, nothing is broken there. Oh, what's... never mind. Do we make it to 3? We make it to 3. I'm fine. I wasn't planning on getting past 3 anyway. I don't think we have the time or the DPS.
That was a filling meal. What's next on the menu?
But no, aside from that...
So, this is how powerful
this team just doesn't really do anything right now.
This is how
I just need to upgrade some water Nikke to make a better team. Anyway, though, back to what I was saying. I really don't... I think the 1.5 is happening now because Crown... What event are... What chapter are we on right now, lore-wise? What chapter am I on? Let's see. Yeah, I'm in chapter 26. Crown just left a little earlier in the chapter from our party to go back to the kingdom. Then it'll take her some extra time before Kilo shows up while they settle back in and get into their routine before the 1.5 event happens. So 1.5 hasn't happened or is about to happen in the story. Which should then make sense why we haven't seen them yet. Screw it, one more. We have streamer luck on our side, right? Yeah? Streamer luck?
Leave it to me.
Nope, okay. Can I at least get crust?
Introductions?
You know what? I'm tired enough. It makes sense. And as a reminder, I do need to update the graph later, but that's future me problem. At the very least, I don't care enough about Yunwa to really full send for her. I've never really have. Part of me just wants to do this real quick, though. So we're just going to do this real quick. Okay. Not the best results, but results nonetheless. Okay. I think that's it for now, though. I still have to do my bond stories for the Nikke, but that's something I can take care of myself. Not really an issue. I do want to thank again Controller Cauldron, both for following and rating me. It means a lot, especially since I don't get a lot of people who come here in general. So every new person who does, you know, I am highly appreciative of it. I was just fiddling around with buttons and it decided to turn that back on. Okay. Oh yeah, well, super appreciate the raid, super appreciate the follow. I hope everyone who did watch and is watching now or was watching the VODs have a great rest of your night, whatever time you're watching this. See you next week for hard mode. Have a good one.